Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Michael here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you some of the gear that I've bought to try to start up my YouTube channel. And what I want to do with my channel, I'm just starting, and I've made a couple of videos. I've had some good views on those videos, and so I'm really happy about that. I'm encouraged by it. And so what I want to do is do a motorcycle video. I am closing in on, retirement, and I really have always dreamed about doing something like this, and I've always felt that work's gotten in the way. Which, you got to do it. But anyway, so now I'm getting close to retirement, and I'm trying to prepare myself for when I do retire, so that I can bring you guys some good videos, hopefully find engaging and interesting. I'm going to travel across the country and to different spots in the country. I'm going to first practice with my bike, because I haven't ridden in probably close to 20 years. 60 now, so I definitely feel like I need to get out and learn about biking again. I used to ride when I was young. I used to ride dirt bikes. I started out really young riding dirt bikes, and then I moved on to some street bikes. The largest bike that I had was a Suzuki 1400 Intruder, a 4-speed, and so I crashed that, and didn't get hurt, but I crashed it, and wound up selling that bike, and I haven't had a bike since. And so now I'm looking to buy a new bike. I'm looking at the BMWs, as you saw in my previous video. Those the GS, the new 2024 GS looks pretty darn dope to me. So I'm looking at that one, and but I'm also considering the Africa Twin, the Suzuki. I looked at Ducatis. That's too much bike for me. They're beautiful, and I love them to death, but I just don't think I could handle it at my age and my skill level. I'm not an expert rider. I used to be pretty fast on dirt, but like I said, it's been almost 20 years since I've ridden. So I want to get the bike. I want to practice on it by doing short 1 or 2 day, maybe 3-day trips here in the state of Florida. And I'm planning on going to South Florida and riding around the Lake Okeechobee area and visiting some of the places that I frequented as a kid, and also going up to the Panhandle area and riding around up there. And I can I'll be videoing all the way, hoping to get better and better with making these videos. I'm trying to study them really hard. I've been studying editing software. I've got DaVinci Resolve 18, and it's really powerful stuff. There's a pretty steep learning curve with it, so I've been really getting into that. And I like to visit the historic places, and so in my channel I'll be going to some of those historic places and presenting some information about those places. I like the engineering marvels of the world. So I'm an engineer by trade. I've worked in engineering my whole life, and so I like to go to see some of those places. I plan on going out to some of the big dams out west and so forth, and some of the big structures that we've built here in this country, and kind of explaining a little bit about them, and hopefully making it interesting enough to get some viewers. I don't have high expectations, and so I've told myself that I'm going to do this whether I get viewers or not. This is a trip for me. It's not about doing a YouTube channel, although I will say that as I've been learning about doing videos, I do find it to be quite engaging and pretty fun. So anyway, so what I wanted to show you today was some of the gear that I bought, and so let's get into it. All right, so the first thing that I want to show you here is I had to take the camera off because I'm shooting the actual video with a Hero 10 that I already had, and I'm gonna use this one on the trips. But the first thing that I want to show you is this. This is called Jaws, and this thing is amazing. It's probably the most versatile GoPro mount that I have, and I don't have many, but I do really like this one. All right, this is my bag of gear that I bought for my GoPro, and I'm just going to be going through these things here really quick. This is a filter kit that I bought. It's a neutral density filter kit, and you can see it online here. And what this filter kit does is it's called a neutral density filter, and it's for making your shots more, it's for shutter speed control. And I don't really know that much about it, but you can see there that's an ND8. I don't know if it's focusing on that, but anyway, there's ND8 is there. So I've got an ND8, an ND16, and an ND32. 32 being the darkest. And so I'm going to test these out in a future video, so you'll be able to see those. This is called a media mod, and this is almost a necessity when you're thinking about doing GoPro videos. The reason for it is that, well, I'll show you. Here is my GoPro Hero 12, and what I'm going to do is show you how this media mod fits onto this camera. And so here's the battery door, and you just pull this little tab down and flip the battery door out, and then pull, and it pulls right off. So if you do that, you didn't break it. It's intended to do that. Then you can see that there's a USB-C port right there, and on this media mod there's a USB-C port right there inside right here. And I'm just going to take this camera and slide it right in. Fits right in there perfect. Door closes, and this pops down and locks, and now you have your media mod is installed on your camera. And so what this does for you, and the reason why you need to use it, is it provides basically, well, it provides this microphone, and I have not been using this microphone. I'll show you the microphone that I've been using here in a minute, but this microphone is directional. It's a little better than the one that's in the actual camera. This is a nice feature that has this this removable foam padding here, and kind of keeps the wind noise down. But the real magic of this media mod is that it provides you with ports, and so that's a 3.5 millimeter audio port. This is a USB-C, and this is a micro USB port. So there's 3 ports right here covered by these little rubber flappers. And so what you can do with this is you can mount a external microphone to this. Okay, so another thing you can do with this media mod is, and this is my kind of my pride and joy here, man. I love this thing, and I'm going to go through a full review of this, and from a noob's perspective on audio on this piece of equipment here. This is a Hollyland Lark Max, and it is really cool. So this comes in a case like this, and this case actually charges your microphone and your receiver when you put them in. It'll do 2 charges when you put them in. So it has enough reserve battery to do that. And then it has a little USB port back here that you can charge the case up and your microphones and your receivers. So this is what it looks like. And I'm going to show you how this thing mounts onto my GoPro Hero 12 right now. This is a receiver. This is a cold shoe that's on top. It's just two little slots there. It's got this clip. You can see that clip there. And you just slide it in. Slide it all the way up. And it's mounted. And you can see that it has you know, no indications coming in from the microphone. Now when I take this microphone out of this case, this case also automatically pairs the microphone up with the receiver. So you should see now, yeah, you can see the sound bar, the signal strength bar come across on that receiver. And so this microphone will clip onto my shirt like that. Well, you know, and I can walk as far as I want to away. This thing has a huge range. I mean huge range, like 800 feet is what it's advertised as. I haven't tested the range, but I've tested it for at least 200 feet, and I know it works that far. It also has a little magnetic thing in case you don't have anything to clip onto. It's a very, very strong magnet, and you can just, you know, put it on whatever. And I'm going to show you the whole, I'm going to test this though on my GoPro Hero 12, and I'll show you the sound difference and the difference that it makes. It's really nice. And so what you do though is you have to take this little 3.5 millimeter jack, and it's got the symbol for a headphone there, and you just plug that in there like that, and you take this and plug it in here, and now you have sound on this Hero 12. And now this Hero 12 is going to be getting its sound from this receiver, and this receiver is getting its sound from this microphone. And I have used this, I have tested it numerous times. In fact, I just tested it yesterday, and we're out walking in a field with my family, and there were people that were 20 feet away talking at normal voice levels, and not a lot of background noise. It was pretty quiet, and this thing was performing like a charm, and it's very, very, very good product. You can also buy this thing here, and this is a wind eliminator, wind noise reducer, and it just slides right on there so that you have a little dead, you know, it just deadens the wind, you know. So anyway, that's for another video to show you the full test on that, but I just wanted to kind of, you know, show you the things that I bought. So Max Lens Mod 2.0, it comes in this neat little case here, and so what you do with this is you take your regular lens off, and the way you do that is you just rotate it like that, and it pops right off. Okay, I'm always try to be very careful with this because I don't want to scratch it or anything, but now you have it removed, and you can take your Max Lens Mod, take it out of the case. That's what it looks like. Okay, and then you can see it has those two little grooves where it's widened out, and you line that up with the flanges there, and you just slide it on like that, and you turn, and you will feel it seat, and now you've got your Max Lens Mod is on. You can take your old lens, and it has this this circle here that is raised, and it has a receiving circle here, and you can just take this and push it in like that, and it kind of offers a nice way for you to store your lens. And then you can use this piece for your GoPro to slide right on. Just a rubber cap slides right on. So just to protect your lens. This lens has, you can see it's convex there, so it's kind of curved outwards. And so if your GoPro is in a bag, it's shaking around, I could see that the lens would be at risk of being scratched. And so this is really nice to have. You can just pop it on there and it provides protection. So what I've done is I have tested out this Max Lens Mod 2.0 with different settings. And I'm going to show you the settings and what each one of them looks like right now. Okay, now I'm changing the preferences. I changed it to Powered Mic Plus. It was Standard Mic Plus. Now we're testing the line in setting and the preferences for your microphone. So instead of Powered Mic or Powered Mic Plus, we're testing the line in. This one is, I set the preferences, I set put the setting on Powered Mic. Okay, so I just wanted to show you really quick. This is my GoPro Hero 12, and I've got the Max Lens Mod 2.0 on here. I'm shooting at 4K, 30 frames per second, just like I showed you in the earlier part of the video. And now we're communicating through this Hollyland Lark Max microphone system, and so I wanted to just kind of, in the same video, just give you like an idea of how the sound is different for this microphone setup versus the camera microphone of the Hero 10. And and also show you the difference in the image quality from the Max Lens 2.0 versus the standard lens that is on my Hero 10. And so anyway, I'll take this and you know, I can move it away from me, and you know, so it's at arm's length, and this is, you know, just normal voice. As I move it closer, and I'll keep talking, and you can hear that. And so it really does do a nice job. There are some settings and things that you have to play with in order to make it sound really good. And in my next video, I'm going to show you that. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope you found this interesting. If you did, remember, give me a big thumbs up. It's my third YouTube video, and so I really appreciate having anyone interested in anything that I might have to say. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.